All right, so welcome to the final part of today, the most important part, the grand prize, um, the fights that everybody uh, gave. Everybody gave their best to be here, and it's going to go down. It's going to go down, and it's going to be very interesting because for the final tournament. So I'm just gonna quickly explain for those that maybe are not necessarily um, don't necessarily know how this works. So a couple of events ago, I introduced this system where we have weapon type tournaments as qualifiers, and the medalists that qualify to the final tournament can use the weapon that they got, the weapon category that they got a medal with. So, for example, if you get a medal in rapiers, you can use a rapier in the final tournament. If you use a longsword, then you can use a. If you get a medal with a longsword, you can use a longsword. It's the same for today. Players that got a medal in a specific category can use all the characters from that specific category. But we also had some players that were very close on getting medals where they fought bravely but they came up short. And unfortunately, they will have to deal with some obstacles tonight, but not something that they can't overcome. And I'm just going to quickly tell you what's going to happen. So, as I posted on Discord, let me see one more. So, I got gold medals in all categories, which means that I can use all the characters in the game. I will use Isabella though. That's the only character I'm gonna use tonight. Siantlark can pick Sword and Shield because she got a silver in Sword and Shield. Pico can pick Sword and Shield or Rapier, so he can alternate in the matches. He can use either Martha, Marie, Connor, or Marina. Ezekiel can pick one-handed, which means every saber, Kalkstein. Two-handed, which means they can pick Isabella, Zera, or Yendrek, or Rapier. So that's Marta and Marie. So a lot of characters for Ezekiel here to pick. So Ezekiel is the second, has the second most number of medals tonight. So I got 4 and he got 3. Roderick, a little bit of a surprise here. He can pick a two-handed only, which means Zera, Isabella, or Yendrek. And Wrath can pick a one-handed, which means a saber or Kalkstein. Given the way that this system works, we also have a couple of players that did not get a medal, which are Info and Boris, and then we have Maestro, who joined a little bit later because he was at work. So we're going to give them the opportunity to compete, but first of all, they're going to start from the lower bracket, and they won't be able to play their main character category, just to ensure fairness, because we also have some medalists that won't be able to play their main character. So that's only fair for them, because I'm just gonna give a very simple example. I would rather play directly in the lower bracket but have the opportunity to use Isabella than play from the winners bracket and use Sword and Shield. So we had to, unfortunately, we had to take that opportunity from them. But Info picked Sword and Shield, so we'll be joining Siand here in the Sword and Shield team. And Maestro and Boris both pick one-handed, and I can't really be. I mean, they're not really hopeless because Maestro is a fantastic saber user, and Boris is also a very good saber user. So I think they're gonna be fine here. But also they're gonna fight each other, because based on medals, we also created the bracket. Ezekiel and I are a little bit further in the tournament based on the number of medals that we got. Roderick, Siant, Wrath, and Peak are fighting from the winners bracket, but they're still in round 2. Maestro and Boris will fight from the depths of the underworld in lower bracket round 1, and Info is going to be in round 2 of the lower bracket. So without further ado, let's go in. And the most important, the two most important changes here are the fact that we're going to use the Highline map, so the new map that we have here. Hopefully the performance is going to be fine on it. I checked it earlier and it was okay. It was optimized by Kubold. And we're going to use seven flags instead of 6. So let's get it going. And let's actually start with Maestro versus Boris, because one of them will be eliminated, and you know, since it's a little bit late, I think it's a good idea for whoever loses this fight to, you know, just get on with their day instead of waiting for a lot more fights to happen. Okay, so let's do Maestro versus Boris. So this is most likely going to be a saber fight between the two. I'm really sorry for crippling them so much. But an opportunity is still an opportunity, and I think both Maestro and Boris have the opportunity to get one of the top 3 spots here, which offer a substantial prize in many regards. Maestro is here, Boris is here. Most likely we're going to have a saber fight. Maestro is on the left, Boris on the right. Sam versus Barabash. Interesting choice there by Maestro. I would have expected Jan. That's his go-to player, fighter, fencer. Here we go. Oh, looks like it's double. Oh, looks like there are some FPS drops. 1 second, I'm gonna stop the fight. Yeah, so we see some FPS drops. I'm not gonna let these guys fight on FPS drops. Let's, yeah, I noticed. So from 90 is going to 85, 87, and it impacts especially somebody from North America. Unfortunately, so I would have loved to play on the Highland, but let's go back to Void. Let's go back to Void to just make sure that nothing happens. So let's do that. Unfortunately, the map is not very well optimized. Yeah, let's just do Void, and that's it. Everybody's used with Void, so it's okay. When I play, they don't happen, but with the stream and everything, there are FPS drops. Yeah, in Void everything looks a lot smoother. First kill there from Boris, first flag. It's very difficult here for Maestro because this is his first fight, and he needs that morale boost here. Double. Oh, nice one to the arm. 1-1. As I said, both of these two gentlemen, although they're starting with a little bit of a disadvantage, I think they have a very good potential of getting a medal. Nice. Got him there with a nice cut. 2-1. 3-1 now. Nice dash in. Oh, catches him again. Nice thrust there. 4-2 for Maestro. Oh, Maestro's tired. Push. Oh, he gets a hit in, but is not able to capitalize. Boris capitalizes after a few attempts. 4-3. Oh, goes low. 4-4 now. Towers had to force it to 60 FPS. Yeah. Oh, nice counter there by Maestro. That would mean that I have to go to third, the V-Sync thing, and it's gonna make the game a little bit janky, so I don't want to do that. A second V-Sync that I'm on right now, it still makes the game smooth. Nice double. Yeah, I wish we could play that map, but yeah, it is what it is. 5-4. Oh, nice forward cut there from Boris. Boris is doing exactly the same thing he's done against me in the tournament. He lost an error 6-5, and he was behind the whole fight, but he kept close. 5-5 here. Oh, two-piece combo. Maestro gets the 6th flag, and Maestro needs only one more to finish the job. Oh, and that's it. 7-5. Maestro qualifies to the next round. Boris is eliminated, but thank you very much, man, for competing tonight. It wasn't your night, but we had some great fights from you, and always appreciate having you in the event. Unfortunately, some of these fights were very tough, and you just came up short. But I'm sure you're going to do great in the next events. We're moving on to the winners bracket, and we're going to have Roderick versus Siant. And this is a pretty interesting matchup because Roderick can use only a two-hander and Siant can use sword and shield, so it's very likely that we're going to see Zera versus Connor here. A very unusual matchup, and very unusual for these two players. But I have to say, so both of them got a silver medal tonight with these the respective characters. and both of them look great. I would say particularly particularly Siant in Sword and Shield. She looked amazing, and with together with Info, they are going to be the Connor players tonight, unless they pick Marina at one point. But we're definitely going to see Connor tonight in the final tournament. Roderick taking left side, Siant taking right side. Here we go. Here we go. Interesting match. Oh, nice touch there by Siant. Oh, and Siant's already signature move, which is a thrust to the arms, and I think that's a weak point of Zera's. It's not easy to hit him there, but he is vulnerable there because his guard is a little bit higher than the spot where most characters hit, so sometimes characters can hit right under his arms. Siant very careful here, methodical, approaching and using the shield to block Zera's attacks. This is the first time we see Connor against double. On the server at least, we see Connor against a regular character, not a shield character. Oh! Landed the attack there through the through the sword and shield, Roderick. A lot of people say that oh, caught the arm there, 2-0 for Siant. A lot of people say that the long sword versus a sword and short sword and shield is a fair fight because the long sword has the reach and oh, and again a good side step, and the shield has the defensive capabilities. 3 for Siant. Goes low, double. Since these two are medalists, they will have the opportunity to fight in the lower bracket if they lose. Oh, nice attack there. Windmill attempt there from Roderick. Siant lands one. Oh, a nice retreat attempt there, but just a little bit out of range. Oh, and again goes to his arms. Looks like Siant has found the weakness. Oh, and again another one. 5-0 for Siant. As I said, Siant has done great with Connor tonight. And even our fight in the final was actually really close. Managed to land a hit. Siant is landing hits every time. Oh, and again another one. 6-0. Connor seems pretty strong against regular characters. He's taunting. Roderick in a tough position here. And a push. Flawless victory here for Siant. Yeah, Roderick will have to pick himself up in the lower bracket. It's not over. But Siant here with a very impressive victory, and I will fight Siant in the next round, and I'm actually a little bit scared because of capability. OP. Yeah, we'll see how it goes. Wrath versus Pico now. Wrath can use one-handed Pico can use sword and shield or rapier. I'm pretty sure that Pico might go sword and shield here, especially after seeing what Siant was able to do. The three people here that can use a sword and shield, including myself, but I'm not going to. We'll see how Connor is going to perform tonight. Something tells me that Pico is going to use Connor. Oh, sorry. Just went to the bathroom. Here we go. Yeah, another very interesting fight here. Will we see Sam versus Connor? Because if we do see that matchup, it will be very, very interesting. Wrath left, Pico right. There we go. Connor indeed. Sam indeed. Another very interesting fight. Here we go. Sam is such a popular character lately. A lot of people playing him. I think Sam has caught him with the thrust in the belly there. I think Sam has very good defensive capabilities as well. He doesn't have a shield, but his guard is very strong. Nice forward cut. As I said, Connor seems a little bit more vulnerable than Marina to certain attacks. 2-1 now. I've seen some attacks going through. Going closer. This one is really nice. 3-1 for Wrath. People struggling a little bit. 4-1. Yeah, Connor definitely seems a little bit more vulnerable to counter attacks. Like if he swings and then you counter him immediately, he will get hit. And I like that. That's something that oh, nice one again to the belly. That's something that people have complained a little bit about Maria, is that position of her shield usually negates. Oh, and again goes to the belly. 4-3 negates some of good timed counters. 4-3. It's probably because of maybe the recovery of certain. Oh, 4-4. Pico's coming back. Maybe the recovery is some moves. Maybe Connor has a little bit more recovery on certain moves, so he's more vulnerable in that regard. But he seems pretty strong nonetheless. And still, people need to learn how to fight against him. So it takes a little bit. Oh, 5-4. It usually goes. Sometimes people just don't know how to use the character and lose badly, or they're surprising enough for the other player to get good results in. Pico in advantage after. Oh, and it's now 6-4. And we might see Connor doing some damage here tonight. Siant already qualified. Pico is very close. See what the Info's gonna do with Sword and Shield. Feints there from Pico. Wrath with a nice forward cut gets one flag back. Oh, and a forward thrust there. 7-5. A very interesting match between the two, but Pico gets the win. And we got another Connor in the next round. Wrath will continue fighting in the lower bracket. And we're going into the lower bracket right now. We're not going to get the Wrath because he just played. But we're going to get Roderick versus Info. And this is a little bit of Roderick's curse because he will face another Sword and Shield. Most likely it's going to be Connor. So he will have, and he has to use Zera. So we'll see how he adapts to this fight. Siant gave him some tips there in the chat. Info, another again could be the third Connor. We could have 3 Connors tonight that would wreak havoc. Longer decks. Giving advice there. Immediately after that, we're going to have Wrath versus Maestro. Maestro versus Wrath, actually, based on the number of flags, which will be a saber fight because of the picks that they have. Waiting for Roderick to join. Oh, he's not in Discord. Yeah, this tournament is going to be over very soon, actually. We don't have too many fights. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, or 11. I mean, yeah, not that soon, but it also depends how fast these fights go. Roderick again takes the left side. Info takes the right side. Info qualified on a wild card. She was close on getting a medal. In Sword and Shield as well, she got the 4th place. Roderick left, Info right. Something's going on. No, he has a... Father Zera. Info going Marina. Okay, so not Connor, but Marina. I can't say it's better for Zera. I think at first glance... Oh, nice holy stance. Gets the first kill. I'd say at first glance, I think Marina still seems stronger than Connor, but just by a little bit. Oh, went into a taunt there, I think by mistake, and Info capitalizes. One. Probably being patient here, I think. Info also being patient, trying to taunt. Some retreat attacks gets caught there. That's one thing that Marina has over almost every character in the game, which is in close range. She's just very fast, and she will win the trade. I mean, not the trade, but she will win the exchange basically. Oh, nice. Try to push there and gets punished. 2-2. A more balanced fight here. Oh, nice forward movement. 3-2. Oh, and again the holy stance. And every time it was when Info tried to push, she lost 2 or possibly 3 flags. Oh, beautiful. Side step, beat the blade, and then follow up with the combo from the side step. And Roderick takes advantage here, 4-3. Tries again the same move out of range. Probably just trying to test Marina's reaction. Info being patient. Dash in, gets punished. 5-3. Well played from Roderick here. He matches the patience of Info. And it's a battle of range here. So from range, obviously Roderick has the advantage. In close range, Info has the advantage. So it's a battle of who can get the range. Oh, nice push there. It finally lands. But it was a good intent there from Roderick to try to harass the shield. It just didn't work this time. Oh! Interesting exchange there. Oh, and Roderick.
Zabrać mi to stąd!
I don't know exactly what he tried to push in. He got hit and then went back, threw a couple of attacks, panicked a little bit there. And Oh, nice retreat attack. 6-5. Close fight. Roderick is being careful. So is Info. Double. And that's it. Try to dash in. Roderick kept his cool. 7-5. A redeeming victory here for Roderick after losing 0-7 to Connor. He defeats the Sword and Shield here. Barely. Info, thank you very much for competing tonight. Had some nice matches, some good performances. Came up a little bit short, but always a great pleasure for us to watch you fight. Roderick will continue in the lower bracket in round 3, and now another fight from the lower bracket, round 2. Maestro versus Wrath, and this could potentially be a Sam mirror. We've seen Maestro using Sam earlier. Here we go. These gentlemen are also allowed to pick Kochstein, but honestly I don't see it happening. And I would advise them not to, because neither of them play this particular character, and this is a pretty important tournament, especially given the stakes. A lot of ranking points on the line, weapon points, the prize. Here we go. Maestro takes the left side, Wrath takes the right side. Here we go. Maestro might go with a different character. He's going with... Don't go zombie, man. I'm not gonna allow it. Yeah, I'm not necessarily happy that Kubold introduced those by default. Seems rather silly. Maestro going with Yatsik. And it's a pretty even fight between Yatsik and Sam. Maestro pretty good with Yatsik as well. Tries to go low, gets caught in the process. 2 for Wrath. Wrath, the former gold medalist in the previous Olympics, now bronze medalist. Double. And he actually lost the semi-final against me 6-5. So we could even argue that he could be a silver medalist. Oh, nice forward cut there by Maestro. Gets 1 flag back. Oh, beautiful sidestep. Yatsik has some really nice animations. He's a pretty fun character, 2-2. I will say something that maybe not too many people agree with. I actually think Yatsik is the highest potential saber in the game. Like, if somebody will actually oh, nice. 3-2. I mean, I'm talking about a really high level player that will just continuously play Yatsik for about 6 months or so. could wreak havoc with him. Oh, nice. 3-3. He has a lot of moves, a lot of capabilities. He used to be completely broken, but now he's a fair character. 3-3. Double. We've actually seen Teflon last week. Nice, beautiful forward cut into thrust there. We've seen Teflon last week winning the first sword title with Jacek, playing him beautifully. Oh, that was beautiful. Stance switch into a forward cut. Maestro is doing art here. Oh, and again gets the arm. 6-3. This is what I'm talking about. A very high level player doing work with Jacek, and you can see the capabilities. Wrath is also a very good player with thrust. Man, amazing performance. 7-3. Wrath, thank you very much for competing, man. A pleasure having you. Congratulations for the medal tonight. Hopefully we're gonna see you again. So Maestro continues his quest here towards the top 3 spots. Yeah, that was really impressive. Right, so we're coming back to the winners bracket, and the next fight is going to be me versus Sian. We had a final in Sword and Shield, but this time I'm not going to use Connor. I am going to use Isabella. So who knows? It might be a little bit of a disadvantage. Maybe with Connor I could do better. But I'm actually very curious on this matchup and how it's gonna go. We've seen Sian doing great against against Zera. Here we go. Right, a little bit nervous. Here we go. I never fought, not even AI. I haven't played this matchup. I have no idea what works. But we're gonna treat him like Marina, basically, and see what comes out of it. Yeah, so he's a little bit more vulnerable. Like that high guard attack was a little bit delayed. I didn't want to do that and paid for it. Oh, beautiful. Went too late into the high guard. Oh, I did not expect that push to land there. I thought he was a little bit further. Got a little bit panicky there. Man, this guy's dangerous. Got 2 hits in. Couldn't get him tired. Oh shit. I was expecting that. I was expecting the charge. Oh. Gotta be lucky there. I thought it's gonna be low. Man, that was such a tough fight. I had to stick to the basics, just a little bit of pressure, high guard. Yeah, it wasn't pretty, but it was effective. GG Sian, man, Sian will probably reach this tournament very far. Who's she fighting next? Oh, she's gonna fight Maestro. That's gonna be an amazing fight. Pico versus Ezekiel next. Pico can pick. So Ezekiel's fighting for the first time tonight as well. He's got a couple of buys. Pico can pick Rapier, Sword, and Shield, And Ezekiel can pick one-handed, two-handed, or rapier. Anything but sword and shield. Pico is ready. Let's see Ezekiel if Ezekiel is ready. There he is. So Pico versus Ezekiel. Let's go. Pico on the left, Ezekiel on right. Yep. Oh, Ezekiel is going Marta. That's quite interesting, to be honest, especially against Connor. I would think that maybe he would use a one-hander like Sam. Maybe he has a strategy here. We'll see. I guess the first flag. But I would say that against a character that has a shield and better damage capabilities, it's gonna be an uphill battle. But I think Ezekiel is using that. Oh, try to push there, got caught. He's using that lower move that goes under the shield. It works against Marina, and we noticed it working against Connor earlier as well. Pico with his shenanigans. Nice, beats the blade. Yeah, I'm not sure about this decision here. I mean, he is a very good Martha player, but it seems very risky. And he might lose quite the 3-1 here. A privileged spot in the tournament because he was the second in the number of medals. He got qualification directly to round 3. The round that we're in right now. And if he loses this one, he will be in round 3 again in the lower bracket. That risk that we're gonna have immediately after this. Oh, catches him in. Tries to dash in. Shield protects Pico there. That was beautiful. That was beautiful. Well played there from Ezekiel. He's one flag behind, but the 2 flags that he played were great. This third one as well. Man, high level play here from Ezekiel. If he pulls this one out, it's definitely not easy to fight a new character that also has a shield with the rapier. And it catches him again, 4-3. Ezekiel's doing work here. I think Pico is maybe rushing things a little bit after getting an early advantage. It's not going to be as easy as he thought. Goes for the slow thrust there, and Ezekiel punishes him again. And looks like his decision to pick Martha in this fight. Oh, beautiful. A decision that I was quite skeptical about proves to be amazing. And I think this is one of the most high-level performances I've ever seen recently. The voice is very low. I don't know why. Everything is at max. Maybe the microphone, I don't know. Let me see. Let me just listen for a second on my phone. Yeah, it's not necessarily because of technical things. I'm just keeping it down because it's late here. So yeah. Okay. But on my phone it seems okay. Right. So good victory there from Ezekiel. Oh, it was 7-3. Yeah, that was an amazing performance. That was one of the best performances I've seen recently. Every flag was a high level strat. So Ezekiel's Martha is actually quite strong. Last time I lost the fight against him, against his Martha. Right. So we're still in round 3, and we have 2 fights in the lower bracket. The first one is going to be Maestro versus Sian. And this is going to be very interesting because Maestro looked amazing with Jacek, but Sian also looked deadly with Connor. And this is a match of make or break here. Qualification to the semifinals. Have a few matches left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, potentially 7. I know everybody's tired. I am tired as well. There we go. Lower the game sound. Yeah, I guess we can do that. Master volume. Yeah. Okay, so Maestro versus Sian. Maestro on the left, Sian on the right. No worries. Welcome to the stream. Maestro's left side, Sian right side. A clash of 2 very good performers here. Oh, the sound is actually quite low, to be honest. I will change it after this fight. One for Maestro. one-handed. In one-handed is calc. 2 flags here for Maestro. Oh, got caught there by the stab. 2-1. Two. Mechanically, there's no difference between Cockstein and the Sabers. It's just that the moveset differs a little bit. Oh, gets caught there, Xian 3-2. But the rapiers do differ from... Oh, nice dash in. Wait, the snap cut on the head. Rapiers do have certain mechanics. So, for example, rapiers have a mechanic that they can't block head strikes well, and their moveset almost completely consisting of thrusts. 4-2. Xian here trying to find solutions. Jacek's speed is a little bit of a... Oh, goes and dashing with a nice thrust to the body. And a nice sidestep there. Maestro seems very confident in this matchup. He's fighting like he's fighting another Saber. He doesn't take into account that Xian has a shield. Oh, and lands another one. Goes low. Oh, gets caught again on the belly. Needs to be careful here. He's doing great, but Xian is closing the distance. It's 5-4. Nice push there from Xian. Perfect timing. 5-5, and this fight is getting very interesting. Xian with good performances overall tonight, and obviously culminating with Connor. And again, that stab to the belly. Very fast. And Xian for the first time an advantage in this fight, but it's a critical moment. Maestro, oh, Maestro with a retreat, 6-6. Man, this fight is great. So many great fights tonight. Another North American derby. Oh, goes for the same, a stab to the belly. Jacek immediately with a counter, but right on the shield. Oh, and with a nice sidestep. And Connor is defeated here, barely, 7-6. Maestro continues his journey in the tournament. Xian, thank you very much for competing. Lovely having you. But the road ends here. And now we're going to see Roderick versus Pico. And Roderick might meet for the 3rd time in a row another Sword and Shield character. Unless Pico decides to pick a rapier. We'll see. But Roderick did manage to win a Sword and Shield fight. I'll have to, unfortunately, I'll have to put the audio back. Because it's very low and the players will definitely want to use sound. So I'm really sorry if it's not gonna be very good on the stream. Here we go. Roderick is here as well. Keyboard. Roderick takes left. Pico takes right. So Roderick can pick only a two-hander. Big Zera and the versus Connor. So the fight against the first Connor that he faced did not go great. Ended in 0-7. Let's see if this one ends differently. Siant is no longer in the tournament though. We are back. apologize for missing the fight. Let me just quickly see. Hopefully it was a great fight. Oh. 7-4 for Pico. Roderick, thank you very much, man, for competing. It was lovely having you. It wasn't your best best character that you played with, but you still made it really far. And I really appreciate you joining all the tournaments tonight. I know it was a little bit of a roller coaster. Oh, my bad, I put Roderick in. But you still got a couple of good points, some weapon points as well. In two-handed, 1 point actually. In longsword, I mean. So that could add up. All right. So guys, let me just quickly show you a little bit what's happening here. So we're in the semifinals. We have 4 people left, 4 people that will fight for the top 3 spots. Ezekiel and I have a guaranteed top 3 spot, regardless of who wins our next fight. Maestro and Pico are going to fight for a top 3 spot as well, and that top 3 spot is very important because it also gets a money prize and also a lot of ranking points, because this is considered to be a major tournament, and since both of them are from North America, they're going to get a lot of points in the rankings. And actually, both Pico and Maestro are quite close to the top spots, so this will definitely help their cause tonight. So we're in the semifinals. 2 Europeans left and 2 North Americans left. Oh, my bad. We got Romania, Czech Republic, and the US fighting for domination. Right, so the first fight, the first semi-final is going to be the winner's bracket semi-final between me and Ezekiel. So we'll see if Ezekiel here picks Marta. He managed to win an impressive fight earlier, and the last week he beat my Isabella with Marta. So maybe he's going to try to do that again, or maybe switch back to Siam or another saber. We'll see. It's gonna be a tough fight regardless. But as I said, both of us have a guaranteed top 3 spot regardless of what happens here, and also the possibility of getting back in the final immediately after winning just 1 fight. So we're in a pretty good position here regardless of what happens. I'm expecting Marta here. Yes. Seems the sensible decision. Marta has some key strategies against Isabella, and Ezekiel knows how to do them really well. We'll see if he manages to do them here. Gotta pressure. Oh. Pressure him a little bit. Beat the blade. Oh. Another double. Man, this This fight is gonna be another very close fight. Oh, nice cut to the head. Nice. Very hard to get into Martha's range. This time Ezekiel miscalculated his effective range. Still has the advantage though. Barely missed the tap after the blade beat, and he punished it perfectly. That was nice. The retreat thrust is it is very hard to get in Martha's effective range without getting punished. But Ezekiel's very good at it though. This time this thrust worked. Tough. The high guard seems kind of the universal answer to almost everything somebody can throw. Just seems the most reliable move. Anything else is very difficult. To land though. Oh. Timing was really good this time with the tap. Oh man, that was such good timing. Right on the recovery. That wasn't a killing blow, but he was hurt. Oh, damn, man. 7-6. Very, very tough. Man, Ezekiel's Martha is elite. No doubt about it. And Ezekiel, generally speaking, is elite. He's come such a long way. He will fight in the lower bracket final though, so he will have the possibility to get back into the grand final. But until then, we are going to see Pico versus Maestro battling out. And as I said, this is a very important fight for all the marbles, ranking points, prize, weapon points as well, because if you get the third place at least in a tournament, you also get one weapon point. And these gentlemen have been using the same weapon, which is a saber or a sword and shield, so they will get some points. Piccolo versus Maestro. Sending a link to Maestro. Maestro looking amazing. Here we go. East Coaster. Yeah, I remember a lot of tournaments actually where North America was wreaking havoc. On my host, I mean. I think obviously a sensible decision here for Pico is to go again with Connor. He probably wants to try him out. Pico is left, Maestro is right. Also for Ezekiel, he got points in Saber, but he chose to play a Rapier here tonight, so if he continues to play Rapier, he will get the points for Rapier. So he could get a title. Oh, wait. I think you picked the wrong sides. Pico needs to be left. Oh, no, yeah, it's correct. Pico left, Maestro right. Oh, goes low. Oh! And nice thrust to the belly. Very close to the end of this tournament, just a few fights left. Pico seems very confident here with Connor. 2-0. Maestro had to face another Connor earlier against Siant. It was a very, very close fight. Oh, goes low. What happened there, I know it looked weird. What happened there was Pico canceled his attack while the attack hit. So it looked like that. Four. Actually, so Pico got nah, actually he didn't get any points in Sword and Shield. And I don't know if he has any. 4-1 now. But if he... Oh, that was beautiful. What move was that? Looked great. If Pico wins today's tournament, he also gets the Sword and Shield Specialist. Oh, nice sidestep. I think actually a lot of players today are going to get some specialist roles because I know they were very close. Nice push. 6-2. Pico very no nonsense in this fight. He seems very confident for some reason. Siant was a little bit more cautious. Sidestep spam. One of Yacek's powerful moves. We don't judge here. You can use anything. Oh, very good. Oh, Maestro still gets the kill, but I've seen Pico actually being pushed and anticipating it and getting back. I think the fact that Connor's attacks are not very fast. He has a couple of fast attacks, but he has fast movement. Oh, nice retreat. 4 for Maestro. And I think the fact that Connor does not have a switch stance is actually an advantage. Not having to think about, you know, switching stances or vulnerabilities or this attack is like this from this stance or from this stance. I think it's a little bit of an advantage. Makes the character... Oh, nice tap to the head. Makes the character a little bit easier to get into. 6-5. Oh, and a forward cut. Valiant effort there by Maestro. And Maestro comes up very short. Pico, stay in. You will fight again. Very short, very close to those top 3 spots, but Pico ruins the dream here. But still, 4th place for Maestro, considering all the odds against him. So he had to start from losers round 1. He couldn't use his favorite character, so the fact that he got to 4th place is commendable. Congratulations. Right, now we got Pico versus Ezekiel. This is a lower bracket final. The winner of this fight will fight me in the grand final. Both of them look dangerous. Actually, Pico and Ezekiel fought earlier. It was Connor versus Martha. And Ezekiel actually had an amazing performance against him. Ezekiel takes right side. With Martha, some really high level play attacks and strategies. Oh, something going on. Oh, he left. I don't know why. Need reconnecting. Okay. No worries. And whoever wins this one will have to defeat me twice in the final. But both of these gentlemen have secured ranking points, prizes, weapon points as well if they continue using the same weapon, using sword and shield or rapier. Here we go. A chance here for Pico to get his revenge. Yeah, Connor versus Martha, round 2. Yeah, a lot of people after these Olympics, and that's the charm of these events, will get a lot of ranking points, a lot of weapon points. Oh, and again, Ezekiel with the nice nice thrust. Nice, 1-1. Two one. Man, do umieć, czekaj. Do umieć, czekaj. Nice thrust there from Pico. 2-2. In the previous fight, Pico had the early advantage and he looked great 3-1, and then Ezekiel started to work some really high level plays. It's very hard to get into Ezekiel's range. He has some really well defined patterns. Oh, gets caught there, 3-2. Really well defined patterns to annihilate offense. So, oh, you'd either have to blade beat him or just force him into, 4-2 now. Nice thrust to the belly. Or force him into throwing a lot of attacks that you can counter after. And take advantage of the damage potential that your character has. Again, the same 2 flag advantage here for Pico. We'll see if see if Ezekiel manages to. Nice side step 4-3. That was quite interesting there because it was on the shield side, but it still landed. And I have to reiterate the fact that Connor seems a little bit more vulnerable with his shield. And again, retreat 4-4 than Marina is. We'll have to do these comparisons with Marina, obviously, since Marina is the only other shield character. Great fight so far. Oh, usually that forward cut kills, but I think it landed on the torso, so it did not do lethal damage. I think Pico would be happy even with the double here. Oh, no. Ezekiel still gets the kill. Beautiful push. 6-4. And Ezekiel is about to get another win on Connor here. Oh, a punch. And Pico gets 1 flag back. Pico needs 2 flags. Ezekiel needs only 1. Fight. Oh, beats the blade there, and it's 6-6. And Pico's back in the fight. 1 flag left. Man, so many great fights tonight. This is one of them. A lot closer, a lot of adjustments made by Pico. One last flag. Who's going to be in the grand final? Dash in. Oh, in a forward low cut 7-6, and man, Pico. Pico stay in, please. Pico with a Hail Mary attack there. Gets it. After being behind almost the entire fight and after losing the first time, he delivers a decisive blow. Ezekiel still gets the 3rd place. And still gets a prize and still gets ranking points and also a rapier point as well. But Pico is in the grand final with Connor. I assume that he's going to use him again, and he's going to fight me. And let's get it going. Quite impressive for Pico, though. He lost pretty early on in the tournament, and then he managed to come back. Grand final. Actually, let's just put here grand final. So it's pretty simple. If I win this one, I win the tournament. If Pico wins this one, we're going to do a rematch. I haven't lost a fight today. I won every single fight. So I really want to go out on a clean record, but I'm sure that Pico is going to be very difficult to defeat, especially with a new character. Here we go. Isabella versus Connor. Grand final. Pico, the finalists of the Olympics. Here we go. Oh, the side step actually beat his blade there. Out of range with the thrust. Oh, tried to dash back. Got hit last moment. Oh. Oh, nice. Oh, hit him. He's a little bit hurt. He's so good at defending that. Oh. Both hurt and tired. Well done. And that's it. Flawless victory. 7-0 in the final. Undefeated today. Won every fight in all the tournaments. I don't want to brag, but I can't say that I'm sad on how things went tonight. Congratulations to Pico. The fight was a lot closer than it looked. A lot of flags were pretty disputed. But congratulations, everybody. I hope you enjoyed. I know it was long. That's how it happens with the Olympics. People were tired, but we've had some amazing fights, amazing flags, a lot of interesting things that we got here tonight, and I really want to thank every one of you. Next week, I am not going to be here. I'm going on a business trip. But the week after, we're coming back with some other events. So again, thank you very much for watching, and have an amazing weekend.